Let's talk about these egg cookers. I am not joking.
They're awesome.
My family and I love those little egg bites at the fancy coffee store, but legitimately, I looked it up today. 2 egg bites, and they're about half the size of those.
You see the steam coming off these eggs?
$6 and change, you guys, to get those. You could be making your own at home. Not only egg bites, breakfast sandwiches.
These are little breakfast sandwich eggs?
You can make your little omelets. This pops out, and then you can make a full-on omelet. Also,
look at that egg.
Look at pancakes, muffins, cupcakes, crepes, brownies, cookies. Think about this. All in the microwave. So what you're getting today is your choice of red or teal. You will get the 2 lids with handles, 2 upper trays, 2 lower trays. You're getting all of it today. It's a 2-pack. Genius.
Perfectly cooked eggs.
I can see it.
Took me a minute and a half.
A minute and a half.
And I'm gonna do it in real time just to prove it, just to show you, you can make this kind of egg
on this side of you.
in a minute and a half for your breakfast, for a quick breakfast sandwich on the go, etc.
Look how good these look too.
And then I'll show you the insert to make an omelet, an egg white omelet. It is really cool. Again, the microwave, speed and no extra fat. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs right into here. By the way, if you have a hard time poaching an egg, this is a great way to do it, because instead of doing it for a minute, minute and a half, even 50 seconds, you'll get a beautiful runny yolk.
Nice.
No butter, no oil. Close it up. No pot, no pan, no problem. I'm gonna put it in for about a minute and a half, and you get that result with the steam. It's absolutely incredible. Then you open the top, and you can have a little omelet insert.
Okay. Oh, look
the
how
peppers,
good that looks.
the cheese, the steam.
Wow.
And again, I did this with no extra oil, butter, fat.
Oh, it smells
amazing.
amazing.
It took me 2.5 minutes. It's incredible what you can do in the microwave. And Michelle, I'm going to show you a normal omelet with the peppers and the cheese. I'm going to show you an egg white omelet. You can do it all.
I was talking to my
really cool.
producer.
Look at the steam.
I was talking to my producer for the show, Chef, and we were talking about how both of us have younger kids, but they're getting older. His son is 9, my son is 10. I have an almost 13-year-old. I'm kind of making them make their own breakfast now.
They can do this.
But they're not on board, or let's rephrase. I'm not on board yet for them to make eggs on the stove without me watching them.
Sure.
This they can handle, because they're making bagels, they're making oatmeal. They can now make omelets, you guys, in the microwave. Anybody can do this without having to dirty a pan. Once again, use the stovetop or wait. It's really the time. I think this is what makes it so much better.
And sometimes when we go to the drive-thru, why? Because we dread bringing out the pot, the pan, heating it up, cleaning it. What if I told you you're a minute away? You're a minute away from those perfectly cooked eggs, and you don't have to go to the drive-thru. You don't have to spend that extra money. Remember that egg I just put in real time.
Oh, it's so perfect.
Breakfast is done.
Slap that on an English muffin, put a slice of cheese and some turkey,
breakfast
and call
is done.
it a day. Wow.
I mean, no pot, no pan, no oil, no butter. I mean, it took me a minute and a half, a minute and change.
You scoop it right out, and you can easily rinse this.
Yolk.
It is top rack dishwasher safe. If you want to pop it in the dishwasher, you can do that too.
Look at that.
Those are beautiful.
Throw that in an English muffin, have it just as is. Or again, like I said, you could take out that insert and now make an omelet. I'm gonna show you that kind of Denver omelet with the peppers and the cheese. I'm gonna show you an egg white omelet. My wife loves the egg white omelet.
Okay.
And you can get really creative. This is a great way to fridge dump as well. But here's the idea. Again, we go to the drive-thru simply for convenience. And you're spending $6, $7, etc. Here, you're doing it at home. I can throw in some red onions into my egg white omelet.
Customize
I can get some peppers. I'm gonna hit it with some goat cheese as well. Go nuts and do it at home. Again, you're about a minute and a half away from just the straight up eggs. From the omelet, you're about 2.5 minutes away. Notice, I'm not using the extra oil or butter. I close it, I put it in my microwave, and off I go.
And the shape of this lid, too, allows that steam. This is what we're doing. While you're cooking it, you are steaming that egg. So if you want poached, if you want over hard, over medium, you just adjust in the microwave, take the insert out and make omelets or baked goods, you guys. I keep saying this, but listen, you can make little cakes, little muffins. If you want to do those single batch cookies, you could do single cookies, brownies, crepes.
Little microwave cakes, crepes,
any of it.
All that stuff.
Really smart.
The steam is still coming off.
I know.
That omelet we took out 3 minutes ago, and it's still coming. The steam is coming off these stunning eggs, cooked perfectly, no oil, no butter, and in no time. In a minute and a half, you're gonna get those 2 perfectly cooked, almost poached eggs, which are really lovely. I mean, you could put that on an English muffin, hollandaise, you're good.
And if you're trying to get more protein in your diet, eggs are like the perfect food. High protein, not a ton of calories, very versatile. Eggs can be savory, they can be sweet, they can be anything that you want. These typically retail value $18 a piece. You do get the extra insert and everything. You get 2 of these, 2 complete sets. Today at $14.95 with free shipping. So do the flex pay, get it home, try it out. If you don't love it, you can send it back. But this is a great opportunity. We're saving you time and stress.
Real time. I'm doing this in real time. It took me 2 minutes.
Steam that just came off of that.
Look at the steam that cascaded out.
Holy.
The cheese has melted. And look, I didn't use any oil, any butter. It's not sticking.
That is perfection.
If you want a 2-minute omelet, you've got it. And by the way, a microwave steamed omelet and egg is quite nice because steam makes it light and fluffy.
Yeah.
So you could do it as an omelet. You could also scramble them up and do them as little egg bites instead of the drive-thru. And there you go. You've saved time, you've saved money. Here's the thing I don't like about the egg bites at the big coffee store. For $6, $7, you're getting 2 egg bites.
I looked it up.
I could buy the dozen eggs for that.
$6.25 is the cost. And by the way, they're itty bitty, teeny tiny, right? And you're paying for that because they're delicious. You know they're protein packed and you're short on time.
Look at this.
Well, this is gonna give you all of those things at a fraction of the cost. Here's the egg white omelet you just did. Phenomenal.
In real time.
I love it.
Look at the egg white omelet and the steam coming off. It is just stunning. So whether you're doing an egg white omelet, whether you're doing the egg bites, whether you're doing just those kind of eggs for your English muffin, all of this I'm cooking in real time. All of this I'm cooking without oil, butter, and I want you to remember, 1 tablespoon of oil has 14 grams of fat, 120 calories. So what if I told you you can make an egg white omelet or a cheese and pepper omelet or those 2 perfectly cooked eggs, which the steam is still coming off of them.
I can see it.
And I told you that it would take 1 minute.
Look at that.
1.5 minutes.
You guys, we are very busy.
Unbelievable.
HSN.com, our free app, or scanning that QR code. Those 3 options are your quickest sure bet to get through and to be able to get your order in so you don't have to wait on hold. This is an incredible sale price point. You are getting 2 complete sets. Chef is using the inserts now to make those eggs that are perfect for breakfast sandwiches.
Don't get the shells in there.
But you can take that insert out and do the omelets as well. And then don't forget about baked goods. I know we're showing eggs because that's what most of you are using it for. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just want a little something sweet. You could absolutely make one of those, like they call them coffee mug cookies and things. But the problem with that is you don't trap the steam, so you don't get a moist, fluffy cake, and it can overflow. And this has a lid, so it's a perfect option for that too. So pick red or teal, and you get 2 of everything. It's a complete set. Free shipping on everything at HSN all weekend long. So don't worry about grabbing multiple
And Michelle, I love doing this in real time because in real time, I get to show people that you're always 2 minutes away from a light omelet without any extra oils, fats, or butters. You're always a minute or minute and a half away from 2 perfectly cooked eggs. No pot, no pan, no butter, no oils, and just using the power of the microwave and steam to do it in real time. This is why it's so fun, because that happened in real time.
What was it, a minute 30 maybe?
That was about a minute 30 for the egg white.
Minute 30.
For that one, it's gonna be about 2 minutes, right? So it's just really cool to do in real time.
Now, I will say, if you want the teal color, final couple hundred there, so those could sell out in this presentation. We also have the red available. Maybe you want to keep one and gift one. Maybe this is something that you're taking when you travel in your RV or you go to the vacation house. You don't always know what kind of tools they're going to have. If you're camping and you've got the EcoFlow, a lot of people bring their little cookware things or there's a station you can cook. This is gonna be quick and simple, and you get to customize. So I love what you said earlier, fridge dump.
Fridge dump,
I use leftovers all the time. I'm like, throw an egg on it, it'll be delicious. Sweet potatoes,
How many times
meats,
do you have
tacos,
a quarter pepper kicking around or half a jalapeno or whatever? Chop it up, put it into your mix. Now you could do it as a big omelet, you could scramble it and do it as egg bites like you would get at the coffee store, except you're saving money and fat. Or you could just put them straight up and do these stunning little eggs as is for a light lunch, breakfast, put them on an English muffin, off you go, there's your breakfast sandwich. You don't have to buy this. You don't have to pay for this. You can do it at home.
No pan to clean.
There's no pan to clean.
Because inevitably what happens in my house is we let it cool down and we forget about it. And then you get home from work that night and the pan is still there. Don't judge me. It happens. This is quick. I can give it a little rinse and set it by the sink or throw it in the dishwasher. It's top rack safe. So that's no problem. BPA free, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
The lid comes off. So
wonderful.
Easy to go in the dishwasher. Sometimes when I wash them, I stand them up like that.
Yep.
So it's easy to clean. It's easy to use. There's no butter, no oils, no extra fats. And again, you're gonna get recipes. So you're doing the egg white omelet, you're doing the full fat omelet, you're doing the eggs for your go-to sandwiches. And again, you could also scramble it and put them into that little insert to do your egg bites so that you're not going to the coffee shop, right? And again, this is about saving time, money, calories from fat. Everything I did in real time, I didn't use any extra calories from fat, no extra oils, butters, etc. And whenever I say this to people, they get shocked. Remember, 1 tablespoon of oil, 14 grams of fat, and 120 calories.
You're killing
removed. Removed. So if you want that healthy egg white omelet or go-to omelet or egg bite, you're doing it in 2 minutes, first of all, and you're not getting that 120 calories that you don't need, the 14 grams of fat you don't need, and you don't need to spend for those two at a coffee shop $6, $7 for two?
$6.26. I looked it up today because I'm like, I do always fall victim to that because I'm hungry and I want something quick. I want high protein. This you can make at home. And let's be real, convenience is king. This is what wins every time.
I mean, this,
check it out, okay?
Look at the steam.
Perfection. How many eggs was that?
Right, this is about 2.5 eggs.
I mean, that's a nice size omelet.
Look at the cheese bubbling away. Look at the peppers, the ham that I put in there. Remember, all these eggs I'm cooking, I'm doing in real time. You are 2 minutes away from that. You're 2 minutes away. And by the way, you're saving the 120 calories, you're saving the 14 grams of fat, you're using your leftovers. We joke about it being a fridge dump, but this is a great fridge dump opportunity to use up that extra cheese, and those peppers. Oh my gosh,
you see the steam in the lid here, you guys?
Steam.
So
there's
these are super moist and fluffy eggs. They're not dried out, but it's the way this lid is done too. The steam can rise, catch, and then fall back in. So you are steam cooking very quickly and efficiently.
And it doesn't stick.
Look what you just turned out. I would never have time in the morning in the rush before school to make fancy omelets. I mean, you do something quick and you end up losing out on nutrition and taste and flavor. This is fast.
And then when you're done and running out to school and taking the kids, the grandkids out for the day, throw that in your dishwasher so you're not coming home to dirty pots and pans, and off you go. You know that you didn't buy it at the coffee shop. You know that you didn't get extra calories from fat. You know that you control the ingredients, and you actually saved your money. You saved time, money, and all the fat, and you're gonna make the most stunning omelets, egg bites, and even just straight up eggs for that egg sandwich and eggs Benedict, etc.
I do think those came out beautifully. Teal, by the way, final call on that one. We're down to the last 100. We have the red. It is a full set of 2. So 2 trays, 2 inserts, and 2 lids. That breaks down to $7 a piece. So about 50 cents more than it would cost you for a one-time egg bite at the fancy coffee shop.
One-time egg bite at the coffee shop when you don't really know what's in there.
And how fresh are they? I always wondered that. Are they sitting in a freezer? Are they just thrown? I don't know. I don't know. I just know this is quick and easy. We are very busy right now, and I'm super excited.